Alright. Hey guys. It's been a while. A really long while. Uh, sorry I haven't made a video in a long time. Life's been crazy. I feel like I've been stuck in a batting cage that's been sabotaged. I'm gonna throw the normal straight balls at you, but in between, I'm gonna be throwing curveballs left and right. Yeah, it's been crazy. Um, well, first off, I've been officially Gabriel for a while now. The name change process really wasn't that difficult if you've got the money to pay for the court fees. It goes along pretty smoothly. It's a little bit of running around, but it's worth it. Um, got my new license pretty much the same day. Uh, haven't changed my social yet or my birth certificate. I need to desperately because when you're going to get your license, they can only pretty much override what it says on the social once. So, I've started seeing a therapist. I've been seeing her for about 3 months, and she's writing up my standards of care letter as we speak. So I will be going in for blood work and everything like that here in the next 2 weeks so that I can start T. And I am very excited. So there really isn't a whole lot to update. I mean, because of the way things are, I have been looking for another job, but I live in something of a small town, and if it's one thing I've learned, it's transgender plus small town does not equal good things. Um, Plus it's more of a conservative town. They've got one gay bar and it sucks, and one cafe that is really nice, but it's a small cafe, and it's about the only LGBT place in the area. This is why I don't update often. There's not much to say besides, the drama and the crap that goes on, but I think that's, you know, specific to each person, the different stuff that they go through. Um, I have been having a little bit of trouble with family, just like cousins, things like that nature that just don't get it. Especially since I work with family, and we'll be on the job site and they'll start calling me she, her, etc., etc. And it's just fucking wonderful, especially when you're standing right next to the client who is a 80-year-old lady and now she's looking at you like you're a freak. Um, yeah. I've made a few friends since I've been up here. Finally, Tay became a really great friend of mine, and me and my brother were sharing some kind of Packer joke since everybody's obsessed with the Green Bay Packers up here. And it's all just become one big inside joke. And she wasn't getting it, so we've been friends for a while. And I felt like I could tell her, and surprisingly enough, she had no idea when I told her. She had no clue. She knew what it was, but she had no idea that I was biologically female. So great boost of confidence there. But wow, that was dorky. Anyway, that went really well. She's been really sweet, really understanding. She's helped me out with a few things that are awkward for people in our situation, especially around that time of the month. Fucking hate saying that. See, I've come out to two other people, one of which apparently had a crush on me, and that did not end well. Well, I mean, it didn't end well on her part. I mean, she didn't really care about my situation, but it didn't end well. Came out to one other person. It just kind of came out. I didn't really mean to. But, it's funny because she didn't quite get, what I was saying. She thought I had both parts. And I found that absolutely hilarious. But, now that more people are in on the, are in on what I am, I go to this club every weekend, and it's funny because it's mostly filled with men, and those kind of macho, territorial men, so, they all stare at me, trying to figure out what exactly I am. So now, more people are on the joke, and they notice everyone staring at me, and it's just gotten really funny. Because it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. They can stare if they want. But, so, Packer jokes are abundant. Yeah. Anyway. That's about it as far as what's going on right now. Not very much to update. A lot of people do assume that I pass often, but they do assume that I'm gay. Which is funny, because I am very much so not. I do have the fashion sense of a gay guy, though, apparently. So I guess that comes in handy. Apparently people thought me and my brother were dating. That was disturbing. That was severely disturbing. And now, whenever we're out, we avoid any kind of contact that could be seen as... Yeah. I mean, I've had a few run-ins with assholes. I was standing outside smoking at this club, and a group of drunken assholes came up, and, one of the guys decided to ask me, "Are you a dude or a chick?" And I told him, I'm a dude. What do you want? He's like, "Oh, you're a pretty boy then." Yeah, okay. I'll take that. I'd rather be a pretty boy than, ugly ass motherfucker. Like, said guy talking. But, this is why I carry protection. When you call Gabe out, chances are he's gonna say something that's gonna piss you off, and then I'm gonna get punched, and it's happened on more than one occasion. Public bathrooms are still scary. I don't like using them. I avoid it at all costs. I mean, everybody says that, there are plenty of natural-born guys that sit down to pee, but still, it's just weird. I mean, I've gotten in the habit of monitoring the bathroom, seeing if anybody's in there, anybody's coming out, somebody's went in, etc., etc. So I try to time it when nobody's in there, and I can just swoop in. Get in, get out. But, still something I don't like to do. Like I said, nobody's really called me out except for one really, really observant lesbian. And I think she really knew what transgender was. So probably just assumed I was butch, and don't feel like explaining it to somebody that I'm not actually friends with. Well, I say a lot. Don't really know what else to say in this. Nope. Oh. I don't remember what site has it, but Spare Parts has started making a harness for packing. And it is absolutely amazing. I need to buy more. Um, I got the commando version, which is pretty much like a jockstrap, but it's extremely comfortable. It works very, very well. Completely recommended. They have several different styles too. They have briefs and the boxer short versions, but not really boxers. They're just like boxer brief versions. But highly recommend it. Do it. Um, hmm. My binders have started giving out. Like they're not binding like they should, and well, at least I think they're not binding as they should. Tay thinks that I look just fine. My chest isn't sticking out. That's why it's kind of good to have a friend that knows and understands the paranoia. Well, she doesn't really understand it to a full extent, but she knows that I get paranoid. And they told me to shut the fuck up. I look fine. um, I used to have a problem with self-confidence, like thinking that I looked way too girly and all that stuff. But apparently I'm doing just fine. um, like I said, I haven't started tea yet, but I have had to start shaving on a regular basis because I've got whiskers coming in down here and on my upper lip, and that's really just from I started shaving. I mean, a lot of people don't start shaving until they start tea, but then I looked at the facts of men don't have as much acne because they exfoliate more, and that's from shaving. They strip off the dead skin, so I started early, and it works pretty damn well. Obviously, I chopped off all my hair, and I kind of love it, especially with this hot ass weather we've been having. I mean, my head just feels so much freaking lighter. Um, hmm. Oh, also, I did a video a while back on dressing, but button-down shirts, they are your friend. Anything button down the front, I'm kind of going overboard on that because I've got a button. I wear button-down shirts all the time, and then I just ordered a vest. I don't know about anybody else, but I fucking love vests. So I'll see how that works. Give you guys a heads up, see if it hides or brings it out more. I don't think it would really bring it out more unless you've got serious hips. And I don't think I do. I don't really know. Um, Also, for any of those guys out there starting tea, it will make you gain weight, but if you get up a steady workout routine, then you won't gain weight, you'll only gain muscle. Uh, I think that's what I'm going to do in my next video, is I'm going to show, like, one standard workout that will give you abs and keep that water weight off when you start tea. Uh, Also, if you want that V shape, there's a muscle called, well, they call them the lats, and it's what gives guys a V shape. I suggest working it out, especially when you start tea, because your body's going to start gaining muscle, and it'll be a lot easier to do. Um, I guess that's about it. Oh no, wait, one more thing. Pants. I know a lot of people, especially when you're going from being a girl, you want to wear your pants low, but don't do it. Guys' pants are meant to be worn, like, up on the hips, okay? Like, bring them up, alright? Yeah, you may think it may show off your ass a bit, but trust me, if you pass well enough, they won't see it as a girl ass, they'll just think you're a dude with an ass. And to girls, that is not a bad thing, if you like girls. And if you like guys, guys will like it too, so don't worry about it. Um, hmm. Oh, another thing on that packing strap by Spare Parts is that it holds it in just the right position. And on underwear, like, I don't really like briefs, but they do hold everything where it should. Like, it stays. But I just don't like briefs. So I usually wear boxer briefs, but then things snake down my leg, and I've got like I'll have like this huge line going down my leg, and then I have people staring at my leg like, dude, what the fuck? And yeah, it can make for some awkward time. And I definitely don't wear boxers unless I'm sleeping, because that lets everything hang way too freely. Um, so yeah, what are your any advice on that? Anything? Anybody got anything to say on that? Feel free to leave a message. Um, oh, I did order a second binder, and it's the trifold front. I put it on top of the other one because the other one started giving out. Works amazing, really does. But the only problem that I have with it is that it is short and it doesn't bind that little bit of hip fat that I have, so I wear it on top of the other one. Um, I'm hoping that this new exercise I'm getting will also knock off that little bit of side fat. So, yeah. Alright, wow, this video stretched way longer than I thought it would be. I'm gonna end it now. I'll try to update more often, especially since I've got tea coming up. So, nice talking to you guys again. Sorry I haven't been around. See you next time.